today's video will be more like an update on what's going on in the Smith household. So, excuse me. This week or last Saturday, I started my weight loss journey. And it's going to be a journey basically to live a healthier lifestyle. And so far I'm doing really well. It's been a week and I have lost some pounds and I'm excited about it. And I have a lot of goals in the future that's making this weight loss journey so much fun. So let me just tell y'all what's gonna happen, okay? So I've stuck to a couple of rules I want to share with you guys. So when it comes to rewarding myself for doing well and keeping with it, I will not be rewarding myself with food. It'll be more with rewarding myself with experiences. So if you guys don't know, my husband and I have been together going on 10 years in November. But in November, we'll be technically married for 3. So we're going on our honeymoon. And our honeymoon will be, drum roll, Hawaii. Okay, we're going to Hawaii. And we're going in November. Okay, that's it. That's all. We're going in November. So that gives me a goal to work to because I'm going to be popping. Okay, when I tell you I'm going to be looking fabulous on that beach, I'm going to be looking good, okay? We're going to be doing sports. We're going to be hiking. We're going to be ATVing. We're going to be parasailing. We'll be doing so much fun. We're going to be having so much fun on that trip. All active, I'm trying to change my lifestyle and incorporate even the fun stuff. Because before, you guys, it's a week ago, before I started, actually putting in the work and actually eating healthy and stuff like that, I really got my enjoyment out of food. Food was my experience. Food was my fun. Food, it was my best friend. I just love food. And I still do, but I'm changing my relationship with food, y'all, because I can't solely depend on food to, be my everything in that sense. It's not my everything, but clearly that I got to a point where I want to change my weight and how I see myself and how I am. It's become too dependent. I've become too dependent on it. So, yeah, we're going to Hawaii. I want to show you guys something. Hold on. Can you see this water bottle right here? Let me show y'all. I drink 113 to 115 ounces of water a day. And I've been keeping to that mostly all this week. The least I've drunk in the day has been around, I want to say 98 or something ounces. So even my least I've did is still a lot of water. But so far I've been consistently getting through 100 or so ounces of water a day. Now I'm noticing that water, because I'm not a water drinker, but now I am. I wasn't really a water drinker, but water actually has some benefits when it comes to me getting through a day without thinking about how I would love to eat this because I want to feel this way, or I want to eat this because they'll do this, all these habits that I've built up over the years. So water actually mellows it out. That inner voice in your head be oh, I could really go for a cupcake. Oh, it's raining outside. I really could go for some Chinese. You know what I'm saying? The water keeps the thoughts at bay. It keeps your stomach happy for in between the meals, because I do eat 3 meals a day and no snacking, and I do portion control. I'm not technically counting calories because I really don't like to keep the numbers, because I don't want to always feel okay, I'm not reaching this number. I just want to look at my food and say, okay, this is enough. A little bit of meat, a lot of veggies, boom. So a little bit of fruit, a lot of veggies, boom. Light on the protein. Eat fish, eat chicken. I do incorporate red meat, but the red meat is I portion it out so that red meat can last me, 3 days. So yeah. Also, I'm doing that. Me and my husband also. So we're both actually on it. His his purpose is he's literally altering his body for muscle purposes. Like he's getting, that body he wants. And men, don't get me started on men losing weight, because it's easier for them. They can lose the weight and then they can start doing muscles.
I do a very disciplined thing.
But the thing is, I believe that I will reach my goal before him, because his approach is, let's say, it's designed by him, okay? My approach, I'm more aggressive. Yes, but he's not being as stringent upon what he eats as I am, because it's harder for me to lose weight. So I have to be harder on myself to lose the weight. He just said he works out harder than me. That might be true, because he don't got boobs on his chest, okay? I don't see him carrying around two bags. You know what I'm saying? I don't see none of that. But this neither here nor there, because he's saying stuff right now and trying to make it seem like no, I'm gonna win this. Well, each week we have a bet. Each week, what's I saying? Each week, I'm losing my train of thought. The end of each Saturday, or beginning of each Saturday, because we check in each Saturday of the week, till we compare our weight, how much weight we lost that week. And the person with the highest weight loss gets a favor. It could be, hey babe, could you do the cat litter this time? Or hey babe, could you, give me a back rub, or anything that the other wants that's reasonable. So this week I won, of course, and I'm still thinking about what I want him to do. But let me get back on track to explaining how my whole weight loss type, new type of living is going. So I've tried to lose weight so many times, okay? It ain't even funny. So many times. And at one point, it was working, and then something happened in life and it got sidetracked, and food became my best friend again. So what's different about this time is my whole mental and my whole reason and my whole drive is different. I can't even explain the exact, differences that it is, but I know like how I feel. Like I'm like, this is for the long haul. Like I'm gonna be doing this for months and months and months, and then when I get to the weight I want, I'm gonna maintain that weight by continuing doing the same things I've instilled so far. So yeah, this is gonna be great. I've already seen the effects of how I'm eating better and my energy and how I am. I'm already like doing, I'm already doing better. If you wonder how much I weighed, and the start of this thing, this weight loss journey, I'm not gonna disclose numbers until I get to a certain point where there's big results. Like, technically the week I've had, it has been big results, but it's a certain goal I got in mind. So I'm gonna start revealing numbers, as I get, down and down and down, hopefully this video can inspire other people to, who always struggle with weight loss to, try to see it a different way. Yeah, so this week has been different and good and bad, and not bad when it comes to weight loss, but my son over there, he's sleeping, little cute little red little cutie right there, he is now 6 months, y'all. 6 months. And his personality is demanding, okay, y'all? Demanding. Like this quarantine and not being able to, when you need a break from your baby, you got grandparents, boom, right there, right? We can't do that, because quarantine is, quarantining us. So we are a little on edge, okay? To put it lightly, when it comes to his crying and fits, because he started to throw fits more, and he's starting to eat like, solid foods, and he like what he likes, and he wants this, then that. I'm like, look, I love you, son. I love you. But mama and daddy need a break. So hopefully by the end of June, which we foresee us probably leaving the house and probably visiting our parents, hopefully it's it's doable because mama and daddy need a break. So yeah, that's on a baby front. On the career life front, just to update you guys, my husband and I had some discussions this week, and we came to a lot of realizations on about who we are individually and what we want to do. And it's looking like bye Richmond, okay? Let's put it like that. To me, Richmond has, my family's here, which is great. But when it comes to career purposes, it's a bit of a dead end for me. Richmond really is not big enough for my career ambitions. And I haven't looked or tried or applied or whatever. I've applied to countless jobs, y'all. And I know it's hard for everybody right now to find a job, but it's like my luck, even before the quarantine, with getting a job that's literally of the skill set I have and the experience that I have is hard. Because just to give y'all a background, I have a bachelor's of science degree in criminal justice with a concentration in justice. So anything dealing with the criminal justice system, law enforcement investigations, all of that, compliance, all of that, that's what I do. The thing about that is, and so how hard that market is that either I can be a police officer, work my way up, become an investigator, detective, cool. Or I could, go and I used to work as a sheriff deputy for Henrico. But I noticed that place in the justice system is not where I wanted to be at. I don't know if y'all know that some deputies work in jails and prisons. And that's if that's not what you want to be, it can be very draining, okay? Because you're trying to protect a person who, did what they did, and against other people who did what they did, and you don't know their mind state, and it's all this, X factors and temperaments, and basically you're serving time as well. Unlike the residents at jails and prisons, you're actually able to leave, but for 12 hours a day, you're in prison or jail, people. And that's bleak. I can already tell you, I'm not committing no crimes to be put in jail or prison, because I've been there and I don't want to be there for years or months or days. No, y'all. Prison, jail, don't do it. Don't do it. Because don't do it. It's a whole different society. You go from one society to another. And that society in jail and prison, y'all. So yeah, I had a job there. The people, to me, when I met the people there, the residents there, they had they're maybe because it was the type of place I was at. I was at a rehabilitation center jail, and they're more about reforming, habits. They have meetings. It's more about healing things that you've done to get in that place. And the people there they weren't stereotypical to the things you might think of people being in jail. There were some that, that fit stereotypes, but others that didn't. And me being as compassionate and caring as I am as a person, I saw the good but understood the bad they did. And it's that's not what I wanted to be. I wanted to be, my place in the criminal justice system wasn't there. So that's why, I left that job. And I had a lot of positions where I was able to use my talents. But for some reason, I'm not sticking to them. Either the employer was not the right fit for me, for the employee I am, or I wasn't the right fit for them, or I'd get a job that's great, but it's a contract, right? So it's a lot of contract roles out here. It's a lot of contracts, right? And I'm trying to really find my niche and stay in it. And I feel like Richmond, it's I've exhausted my options. And honestly, that's true for me. So we are not moving, right now because we have goals, weight loss. Look at him, y'all. Hi, Robot. Hi, Babushka and all. Babushka, no, hi, baby. So his nap is over. So we're not moving right now, but we're gearing up for a big move, which takes more time, probably in a year or so. But yeah. And we're looking at, if you want to know what we're looking at DC. I really do love Washington, DC. And with a degree like mine, DC is like a nice little hub for me. So many opportunities. And the perks about DC is that I'm still near my family. You know, my son near his grandparents. There's no, space in that time. You know, like we definitely can like still have that little niche of family. I'm also looking at Atlanta, of course, Atlanta, Georgia. But that kind of career market, I'm not sure about because it's a lot of people, a lot of competition, a lot of, I'm not saying I can't, I can't pull a job in Atlanta. I'm just saying like, Atlanta, then California-esque, okay? California-esque. And then Seattle, Washington. Now, I haven't been to Seattle. I have never been. I really want to go. But the reason why I really like Seattle was that it was this program, okay? It's this documentary I saw in college where they talked about this program where they were working to reduce recidivism. Like the recidivism is the rate to which people return to jail or prison. And I would say the majority of offenses lean toward drug offenses or other offenses. And they have a program in Seattle where they actually, it's a different method, but basically for people who are struggling with drug abuse, they basically do methadone clinic. I'm gonna call it methadone clinics, where they actually give them enough for them to, be functional while also trying to help them change their way of thinking. It's a very different approach, and not a lot of people believe that it'll work. But when you're dealing with people who have strong addictions and seem to relapse, I believe that method may be more effective to change their way of life and try to better themselves. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I love Seattle, because that's what that program's like. Wow, I really like this this program. So yeah, so Seattle, Washington, Atlanta, California-esque, and DC. So we're looking at those places. It's gonna be a long journey on figuring out which one we want to do. In the next week or so, we would have visited these places, and then we can kind of determine and narrow down where we want to go. Because also, is my little sweet potato pie looks at me while I talk. Hi, sweet potato. Also, the house that your girl wants ain't cheap. Okay, I want a new build. Okay, I've done the cute and cozy, lawn and backyard and deck and home type of feeling. I loved it, but I'm over it, y'all. I want modernization, I want convenience, and I want low maintenance. Like, that lawn is a beast. No. Okay, I want a nice new build with a little small patch of lawn, a nice, cute garage, a little bit of backyard, like a little tiny little backyard space, a nice modern everything inside. I'm good. So we're gonna work on that. And yeah, I just want to tell y'all this video is basically a little Chelsea family update. But if y'all have any questions about the specifics about what I'm doing, just comment below and I'll definitely answer. Please like, comment, and subscribe this video. I don't say that enough in my videos because I really want y'all to subscribe and like and comment. But like me, when I'm looking at YouTube channels, I be vetting the channel for a minute before I subscribe. There's certain things you might like or not like about certain people on their YouTube channel. Those reasons are critical for you to like or subscribe to their channel. So I understand, but I still make it clear that I still want y'all to subscribe, like, and comment. And share. I'm gonna see you guys next Monday. Okay? Say bye, Ro. Bye, robot. Okay. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.